Alright, so I am back, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Maketoys Starscream. What are the Meteor something? Yeah, Meteor. So here he is in his jet mode. Now, real quick, big, huge shout out to my girlfriend Alex for she not only fixed my editing software for me, which is really nice because now I can kind of cut and paste videos. Not that I will very much, but I don't have to do everything in one long take if I don't have to, or post those videos in the like those combiner videos where there are just tons and tons and tons, you know, just all at once posting. I can just do one video. But also, she made me that intro that we saw just a moment ago. Yeah, I think it's awesome. So huge shout out to her for that. I love it. Now I got an intro. We're on my way to being a little bit professional. Although, still not going to edit my videos. You know, I might slap them together, you know, cut them together or whatever. But, you know, a lot of people like how my videos are raw and unedited, so we're going to stick with that. So, here he is in jet mode, so we'll just get into the review here. Now, you know, there's a few things guaranteed in life. Death, taxes, me hating my dad, and this guy falling apart. So I can guarantee that there's going to be one piece on this guy, at least, that's going to come off during the transformation. Guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed. So anyway, we're going to take a look at him. So he looks great. I love the way it looks. It's a little panely, but they did a good job putting the panel lines kind of like where creases in the you know, actual lines in the jet would be. Now this has, I can't seem to get this quite all together, and that goes into something with the fingers, and I'll show you that when we get to bot mode. But you know, it cleans up fairly well. Looks good. It's got this, I don't know if it's gray paint on it, but it's definitely got some kind of finish that makes it look nice. It's got the landing gear that pops out. There's no wheels, but, you know, I don't care. You can fold those up, fold that up, and yeah. One thing I absolutely detest are these fucking tail fins. I cannot stand them. They designed them this way to fit better into the leg mode, but in between these things, just I just don't like them. I wish they had like some sort of tab right there and a hole, and you could just flip this up and it would just like tab into place and it would be nice and sturdy. You know, these hold better, but these are just they just seem to kind of flop everywhere. So I'm not a fan of that at all. Other than that, I think he looks good. Even with those, I mean, I probably would have sculpted, you know, or I probably would have cast this piece here in red plastic to kind of match with that rather than having that blue cube there. Because if it was red, it would be like a little out of the line, but at least it would be closer to matching. That's just me. So, other than that, it looks really good. He's got these little missile pods here that attach into the null rays. So it's more like the original toy and such. Setting those off, he does come with the actual null ray cannons that you can replace it with. Like that. So if you want more of that look, you can go that way. This is probably how, if I were to get this figure, and this was mine, this is part of the giveaway series, of course, and I were to display him in jet mode, which would be highly unlikely, because why would I don't know, I just won't display it in jet mode. But I would choose this because I like this look better than the little missile pods. Now these do have articulation, so there's a hinge here, and then because it's a 5mm port, is that 5mm? Or whatever port it is, whatever type of port it is. Because of that, let's find out. I'm curious now. Is that 5mm port? No, it's maybe 4mm, I think. Anyway, but because of that, it can swivel side to side. So yeah, and they just plug under the wing there. I thought because of the armature there that you might be able to get it to stay plugged in like the MP ones could if they were made a little bit better, but they can't. So anyway, we'll just take these off and we'll get into the transformation. So to transform him, you can see the wings already coming undone. We'll just kind of untab this wing as well and get those out of the way here. Pull this up, split the legs, and then unhinge this piece here, and then you take this whole leg assembly and it'll rotate down like this and tab into place like that. Then we could take the foot here, and it's got two ratchets in there, so you just kind of accordion it down. Flip this piece here back, so it's more like a heel spur. And you can take this wing here, and it slides up. This piece here will come up, fold the wing in and around, then this will come down. Now you got a tab here that'll plug into here, and then a tab here, or a port here that'll plug into here. So you rotate it down and tab it in. And then this can just go back like that. Oh my god, stay up. I'm gonna get frustrated with this thing, I think. Alright, so flip that out, accordion out the leg, much like a combiner horse. Alright, there we go. Flip this up, in and in. This comes up. All tabbed in. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, accordion out the foot. Rotate the heel back. That. Let's come back. And there we have the bottom half done. You take this, and this will. These are supposed to tab into the forearms there and there, and we can just rotate this down and it just kind of sits like that. Alright, we're going to rotate the camera up a bit, and we're going to do the top half. Alright, so what we want to do here is we untab this section here. Untab this section here. I had to actually glue this one back into place because it just fell off and I couldn't keep it back on. Rotate the arms out like this, and then I will slide up and kind of get out of the way. And then what we want to do here is fold, keep the waist down like that. We don't want to get it up yet. Flip these all the way down like this. And then we can take this assembly here. This folds down. Flip this out all the way like that. And then this will come in. And it comes in over here like this. So this, 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 and this. Okay. Alright. Now we want to open up these panels here, and we'll start working on the nose cone. This is where I have things fall off on me. Alright, so we want to unpeg this. This will rotate around. Lots of rotating on this thing, by the way. This will come down like this. Kind of getting everything out of the way. I'm trying my hardest not to have this thing fall off. We'll see if that works. Alright, so this will come out like this. Rotate the entire assembly around. And I was really trying there. Alright, well, I'm going to rotate this around. And then this will come down. And go in like this. It just kind of folds up in on itself. That'll fold down. You can then take these pieces here. The tab there will plug into those slots on the side of the canopy. That. Just like that. Close it in. Okay. This will come up. This will come up. This whole assembly will collapse now. And fold that down, and those will become the side hip skirts. Take this, and this will accordion in like this, and then you can fold this all in on itself like that. Like that. There we go. And now the bottom piece, this like faux piece here, will kind of be the bottom piece. Now this slides and it doesn't really want to stay into place, so yeah, not the best tolerance there, I guess. All right, arms can come down. Flip them out. Flip down the hands. Same thing over here. Just like that. Okay, now let's keep this open here. You take this, and it should, this will fold in like this, comes up like that, and then this all kind of collapses in, and then this piece here is supposed to tab in there. It's a really loose connection, or that's where it hinges at. And then there's a tab here that'll plug into that slot right there. So we're going to try and get that back in there as best we can. Okay, just like that, I guess. Alright, fold this up. And what we want to do on the wing here, fold these little pieces here in, much like the regular Masterpiece one. This will fold up and up like that. Then the wing can come down like that. And then this tab here will plug into that slot right there. Just like that. So again, pull those in, rotate up and around. Alright, and tab it in. Okay. Alright, we can take the null rays here. Well, let's go over articulation first, real quick. So, he's got a ball joint on the head. So you get the left and right up. Tiny bit up. No up at all. A little bit down. But he does get the left and right. These are spring-loaded, much like the Masterpiece one, too. Shoulders, rotate up and down. In and out. Bicep swivel. Double bend elbow. Wrist swivel. These are all on one knuckle, the bottom three. And then this top hinge on the finger does rotate. Or this one here. Now this one, I can't get to move on either hand. And because it's not my figure, I'm not going to force it. And that is why I think I can't get the the body of the jet all the way in, because those need to collapse a little bit further. But when you're collapsing them in, it leaves that little bit out. And I don't know. I mean, for all those people out there that have this figure, let me know if you have the same problem or not, or if it's just, you know, if it's just a tight tolerance that you have to work out. I don't know. I haven't heard anything like that before, so it might just be this one. Waist swivels. The hip skirts can move out of the way, and you've got ratchets all the way up. And then you move the butt flap, and it will go all the way back. You kind of have to do it at a little bit of an angle. You can't go straight. And then friction all the way out. So we've got good range of motion there. There's a thigh swivel there. Not much, but it gets you what you need. Double bend knee. It's easier to bend at the bottom than the top, because the top is, I believe this is die cast. Yeah, it sounds like die cast. I believe there's a section up here that's die cast too. I can't remember what. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's see, foot does have the rocker. So a good rocker there, and then because of the ratchets on the toe, you get the tilt. Now, and the toes are, I would say the toes are perfectly toleranced for the weight of this figure. They seem tight, but that's for the weight of the figure. They're not like overly like, oh my god, I can't move this thing tight, but they are a nice tolerance, and I do really like that. And then we can plug the null rays in here and here, and there you go. And I think he looks great. I really do. I have a few issues with the transformation, and I have a few issues with the jet mode. You know, this piece is a little bit of a kind of annoyance, but it's more of like an aesthetic annoyance, like when you're moving it. So once you get it into place and you get it there, you're fine. So let me pull the head off here real quick, because we got some other accessories to go over. So here's the head. You can take the face off. So he comes with the stoic face. We also get a smiley face. And we've got the like screaming face. So we'll put the screaming face on. Let me just pop that back in there. Just like that. It's more like a worried face. So let's do the smirking face. Let's see, which one was that? This one. Let's see. We'll do this one. There we go. That's better. Eyes could have been painted with a little bit of a brighter paint. They're like their Megatron here. He's got these metallic eyes that kind of glow. So his are just kind of that flat. So. And while we got him out, there is another head piece. So this is the "I'm choking you to death" Starscream face, and it's designed to go with their Megatron. So you can slide this on to his wrist, just like that. Bring Starscream in, and then that will just plug on there. I don't have it actually plugged in, but you get the idea. And I think that's pretty cool. It's a little makes it seem like his neck is a little long, but I think the overall idea is still there, and you get you get it. And I think that's pretty cool. So put his hand back on. And then put your head back on. Alright, now for scale, we're going to bring in, we're just going to do Optimus and Megatron here. So here he is with the Maketoys Megatron. And here he is with the Optimus. So, all in all, I think he's great. I do. I think he definitely has some problems. I don't think he's definitely better than the Masterpiece Seekers. That's not even a question. I don't think he's quite where we need a true Masterpiece Seeker to be. I think they could have done a little bit more refinement on this thing. I like those tail fins just really bug me in jet mode. It otherwise it's a really good jet mode, and those just really bug me. And just having them, those pieces flip around there, and I would have been perfectly fine with the standard Seeker of it just hangs on the back with the tail fins, because it's almost like it's almost like given at this point that they're going to be there. So I do think that's they could have done better there. I'm not sure what's up with the fingers on this one. Maybe they just need to be worked in. Other than that, the red on this thing is gorgeous. I love this red paint. It's thick and it's glossy. I wish my Prime had that paint all over him. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm a little underwhelmed with the figure overall. I do think, like, especially, I think they could have figured out a better way to do the nose cone. I really do. I think there has to be another way to do this. Like, get this here a little bit cleaner. It is definitely better than the Masterpiece version, but not as good as it could be. So I'm still kind of like, when it comes to the Masterpiece Seekers, I'm still sitting here like, I'm still waiting for the somebody to make a Masterpiece Seeker that's just like, okay, this is it. This is the Masterpiece Seeker. This is a better option than the Takara and the Hasbro ones, that's for sure. And better than Toy World 1, if we ever get the standard Seekers with Toy World. So it's the best option available. I just don't think it is the perfect option. And if you've already spent the $200 a Seeker, so you're at what, $1,200 for the Takara ones, I don't know if this is going to be worthwhile to switch at all. So yeah, that's I don't know. I mean. And he's far enough off of the Masterpiece ones. I wish I had one. But he's far away from the Masterpiece ones that I don't think this would really look good being flanked by the standard Masterpiece ones, because he would outshine them too much, if that makes sense. I mean, he's leaps and bounds better than them, but I'm a little underwhelmed with it. Anyway, he's good. I like him. I'm going to give him 8 out of 10. Those tail fins really bug me. The fingers bug me, and that thing that falls off the back every single time I transform this damn thing really irritates me. Other than that, I think he's a really good effort from Maketoys. And yeah, we'll wait and see if maybe another company comes along and knocks it even further out of the park. Best one so far. Still not exactly what we need in a Masterpiece Seeker, I don't think. So, my opinion. We'll see. You know, I'm sure a lot of people disagree with that, but you know, whatever. And then we'll have the giveaway right. You know, real quick here. All right, so let's give away the Starscream. So we got the bucket here. We got the tickets. So let's just read them off. Let's see. Todd M has 2 tickets. Esteban R has 4 tickets. Shout out to Alex, my girlfriend, for writing up the tickets for me. Her handwriting is much better than mine. Half the time I couldn't read the names. Scott B has 4 tickets. She also just shined a light in my eyes, so I'm kind of blind. Alright, Arvin C has 4 tickets. Yannon M has 2 tickets. Again, I'm probably botching your name. Always do. Always will. Kevin H has 4 tickets. Sorry, Kevin, but I'm rooting against you on this one because you just won the last one. And Nathan S has 4 tickets. Alright, so we got them all in there. Alright, and the winner for the Maketoys Meteor, or Starscream, whatever you want to call it, is Nathan S. Congratulations, Nathan, you won the Starscream. And, you know, just in case anybody thinks I'm cheating, you can see different names in there. See, these other people in there too. So... Somebody said something the other day about it, like, oh, it's clearly rigged. It's like, like I have the patience to rig these things. Alright, so hit me up, Nathan, with your mailing address, and I will get you a shipping quote on the figure, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, thanks.